Guys, thank you for joining me. So listen, this is not going to be a long one, but I just wanted to get on here and present to you a deal that's going to be disappearing pretty soon. It has to do with a company that I have been showing on my channel, showing videos about their knives on my channel for a good 3 years or more now, and that is Rosecraft Blades. Now, while it hasn't been the most popular reviews on my channel, not a lot of people kind of tune in and watch it, I still say that Rosecraft Blades have been, for the years that I have been using them and showing them, have been some of my favorite knives out there. They're fresh in their design. They're reliable in terms of their construction. I like the people that work with Rosecraft Blades. I love Andy Armstrong. I love all their designers. I think they just have fresh, great ideas, and they're real knife people. And I love the fact that they give you some good old American customer service to back their product. And they happen to be knives that I have had for many years now. They've been reliable. The edge retention has been great. They're just all around really good knives. They're not knives you're going to fight through a war with, but they're definitely knives that as an EDC carry are reliable. They're very inexpensive, and there's something that you would just love throwing in your pocket and being able to use, and they're going to be there for you when you need them. And I just really love the aesthetic and the whole design function of the knives. Now, major announcement that Andy Armstrong actually just made is the fact that they are going to be changing their company. They're actually going to be getting rid of their whole modern knife line, like their folders and their button locks, things like that. And they're sticking with their traditional / modern style knives like the slip joints. And they're going to be introducing and reintroducing more and more new fixed blades, which I am a big fan of their fixed blades that they came out with now. A lot of improvements to be made, but a great start in their fixed blade lineup, F1 through F4. While I don't like to see the modern folders go, especially the one that I just reviewed, the button lock, the MA12, which did a great job. I really do like this knife. I love how this, fits in your hand. I love a lot about it, and I did a review on it. You could definitely check that out. The button lock is very smooth. I like the modern folders. Those are my favorite folders. I'm not really big on the traditional folders, but I may start getting into them because I gotta tell you, they have some really nice, detailed, beautiful looking traditional folders. But what Rosecraft Blades is doing, what Andy is trying to do with this, is trying to cater to the masses, and they see that most of their popularity of people tuning in and buying from Rosecraft Blades they're coming for their traditional style knives. And it looks like even their fixed blades are getting to be a big hit. Consolidating to the knives and the wants and needs of the people who shop Rosecraft Blades with, and I applaud them for that, and I'm happy they're going towards that direction. But that brings me to this video. I am bringing you this video to let you know that whatever modern folders they have in stock right now, they are getting rid of them, and once they're gone, they're gone. So you definitely want to take a look at their website and take a look at even the $0 to $50, under $50 range of their knives. And they have some really good offerings. So I'm going to spin you through that really quick on their website now. So if you go to rosecraftblades.com, don't forget, if you put in the code at checkout of Joe Steele, you can get 10% off of whatever is in your cart for your purchase. So don't forget about my 10% off code, Joe Steele, at checkout on only rosecraftblades.com. So if we look at their website here, and you see that I'm in the modern folder section here, those new stag handles on the traditionals look really good. So we'll go basically right to 0 to 30, which I am in right now. And you look at the lineup that they have here. The walleye I did a review on, very reliable, great aesthetic design on the knife. This was, I believe, designed from Savannah Swaggerty. She always has these really cute and fresh looking designs. I really like how this one looks and how it worked. Then you have the Eastern. Also, one of my favorite knives of late is this Eastern knife. Sleek, very nice button lock, strong, good edge retention, good looking knife, and a very good everyday type of carry. I also reviewed the Bowfin, which is at around $50. Great curved handle, really nice, capable blade. I definitely recommend this as well. Pocket Monster's a great, small, everyday carry. I really do like the MA11s. It's a very sleek frame lock style knife, very slim, and something that if for maybe a professional officer, law enforcement, something that's so thin that they can kind of slip it right in and out of their vest, and it's got a good strong frame lock, good looking blade, and I think it's just a great knife for law enforcement, so I definitely would recommend that. I really do like the Aries Rex. This came out many years ago. It's got the marbled carbon fiber. It's about $50, very good price. It came in at around 70, so you got a nice discount there. It's got that harpoon tanto blade, really nice black PVD finish, 3.2 inches thick, and it's just got a really nice look and aesthetic to it. Very reliable and designed from Hawkins Rose. That's definitely a recommendation on my part. But now let's go on to the cheaper options. This Kifare was one of the knives that I did 23 days of straight cutting on this D2 blade, and it lasted through a lot of hard cutting. So really good edge retention, good steel on this D2 blade from Kifare, being that I use it for so many days without any maintenance whatsoever. I think I got up to into over 30 days or something like that. So it did a really good job. So definitely big recommendation on a Kifare. Tarracona is a good knife. The Tarkanis is a pretty tough knife. I did a review on it as well in the lineup, my Rosecraft Blades lineup. Around 30 bucks, guys. Nice, tough-looking knife, fresh-looking design, fits nicely in the hand, and it's a reliable, great EDC. I definitely recommend that. Designed from Andy Armstrong. Now let's skip right to the Little Chunk. This Little Chunk, I actually gave my Little Chunk that I did a review on to a family member to actually cut sheetrock with it. It actually is a fantastic form and function for a sheetrock knife, because he hated using blades. He wanted something a little more sure-handed that he didn't have to manipulate. That is his official sheetrock knife. It's pretty damn amazing. In fact, I got to get one for myself at $23.99, 24 bucks. I think it's a great deal. It's a really tough Warncliffe knife. I did a full hard use review on it. It did really well. And if you're a contractor, I think it's going to be a great sheetrock knife. So that's basically what I've seen it being used for now from a family member, and he loves it to death. I definitely got to get one for myself again. So if you go to that lineup, guys, you can see basically also into the newest knife that they have, which is in the over $50 range, is the one I just reviewed, is the MA12 with the glass breaker. A lot of really nice models. You can definitely take a look into that. So these knives are going to be disappearing, guys. I think it's a great deal. These knives are never going to be made again, from what I understand. They're drifting away from doing any modern type of folders. So if you're looking to get a good price on a pretty good folder, you could get one or two or three and just revolve your usage around them, even if it's just something that you want to just have cheaply in your pocket and you want to work with it, and if it breaks one day, it's fine. You know, sometimes you just want to have like that inexpensive type of folder. But I think this will pretty much last. It'll last through a work environment. It'll last through an everyday usage environment. I think it's going to do a pretty good job for you. So I would definitely recommend taking a look at their site and seeing if you could snag one of these before stock runs out and you won't have a chance to get one anymore. Hey, you never know. Maybe these things will be classics one day because they're not making them anymore, and you'll own one. So the big recommendations from the ones I mentioned, but if you like any of the other ones, I think they're all pretty great. And I did a lot of reviews on a lot of these knives that you're seeing here. If you want to go back to my playlist for Rosecraft Blades, you can take a look at the review as well. But they all did a pretty good job. Did a review on the F4. I did a review, I believe, on the F1 from Chase Snyder with the better PVD coating. I am going to be doing a review coming up. I'm working on it right now for the F2 from Andy Armstrong, which is like a Skinner type of knife. Their longest blade and their shortest blade from Savannah Swaggerty is like a really good everyday fixed blade. So these two knives are going to be coming in on review very soon on my channel, which in probably days or so or something like that. So love to see that they're isolating fixed blades. I've been waiting a long time for them to do fixed blades, and I like the lineup. I like the start that they have with these fixed blades, with some improvements that I think they're going to make, and you're going to have some nice designs coming in from their fixed blades. And as always, guys, you're going to see some really nice looking slip joint blades from them. You got the peanut stag, you got the stag handles, you got some nice grips, some nice geometrics on the blades at Warncliffes, nice finger choils on. They just have a really beautiful lineup of their traditional knives, which I am going to have to dip my hands into, Andy, because I think it's I'll do these justice by showing them in the detail that they deserve to be shown, and I think they're really good looking knives, and I'm glad to see that you guys are doing really well with your traditional knives. So looking into your modern folders before they disappear, they're going to be on their site as long as stock holds up on them. Take a look at them. I think you'll be able to find something you like at a really good price. And don't forget about my code JoeSteele to get 10% off on checkout. I'll see you in the next Sword and Knife for you guys. Have a good one.